In this video, I'll go over how to assign a test with different accommodations to different groups of students. Essentially, we're going to assign the same test, but twice, once to the group of students with one type of accommodations, and then a second time to the group of students with a different type of accommodations. So the first thing we'll do is go to online testing, and then choose Assign Online Tests. Then we'll drill down to the grade. In this example, I'm going to be doing a third grade language arts assessment. Select the assessment from the bank and the test drop down. Then move to the next section. Now, typically when we give a test and we give everybody the same test, we leave everything how it is here. But what we're going to do today to give two different groups of students two different accommodations is to check under options, student level assignment. So we're going to check that box and say yes to generating a different test assignment for the students in the class. Then under school, we're going to drill down and find our school and teacher. I'm going to quickly just find a demo teacher that I have. And then we're going to ignore the fact that this is a math class and that it only has 2 students. Okay, so now that we've chosen student level assignment, down below, it says only the students selected will be able to take the test. So I don't have anyone selected right now. I'm going to have to choose who is going to be my first group. So I'm going to say that this student is part of my first group. So at this point, you would look through all your students and you would choose whoever is part of your first group. Then I'm going to go down even further and look for preferences and effect. Now, this is an important button. When I click on it, it opens an entire pane of different customizations I can make about the test. I'm going to scroll all the way down to the bottom and find the change button. I'm going to click the blue change button. And then I'm going to find the section that says accommodations. So I'll scroll down for accommodations and expand that. Now, what we're looking for today is we're looking for turning off the text to speech reader. So the default for the district is that it's on for everyone, but for group A students, I want this to be off. So I'm going to toggle it to off. And then I'm going to go down to the blue button that says set. So just to go over again, I've picked my test. I've changed it to student level assignment. I chose my class, and then out of my class, anybody who I want to have this accommodation set to off is now highlighted in blue. So Sally will get the accommodation to be off as shown below. Accommodation for text to speech is off. So now I can assign it to her. I'm going to use the blue assign button all the way at the bottom, and that will assign the test. Now the great thing here is that all I have to do now is scroll back up to the top. I can do my invert selection, which means anybody who wasn't picked the first time is now going to be picked, and anybody who was picked is going to be dropped. So I'm going to invert my selection. So now I have my second group of students, and then again, scroll down to my preferences, find the change button, and for this group of students, I'm going to have the text-to-speech accommodation turned on. And I want it for all content, the passage, the instructions, at a normal rate of volume 5. I'll click set. And then just to double check everything again, I have my group B students. I have my accommodation for text to speech on. And all I need to do is click my blue assign button. So now essentially I've assigned this test twice. I'm giving 2 tests in 2 different groups. So when it comes time to monitor and review online test taking, if I need to do anything with hiding the test or showing the test, I just need to remember to do it for both sections here. So if I wanted to hide the test, I just need to click the eyeball to hide it in both sections. And then when I'm ready to give it, I click the eyeball to show it in both sections as well.